Hello everybody, welcome back. Trying something for some pure fun, as if Darlington wasn't already hard enough for me in any other series I've done here. We're going to run the NASCAR Legends 87 series here. Decided after seeing the qualifying times that were being put down and the pace that I've been putting down in my own practice, I was not qualified. I'm just going to start in the back, or as close to the back as I could get, and hope that I can just try to not get run over, try to keep this car somewhat secure for the run. If we get a long run, just hope that I don't burn up the right side tires, don't get into the wall. Yeah, if I get anywhere near 11th, I will be thrilled to death with that. We'll see if it's going to be caution filled or if we're going to be able to keep it clean and green. Getting ready to roll off here. Again, not going to be pushing it with anybody, at least early on.
Keep digging.
Just going to try to find myself a nice spot to ride. Really want to get the 14 by me.
Inside's clear.
And I'll see if I can work my way back up through the field. The Nita rises. The 2 and the 5 both did not qualify. The 2 is looking like he's feeling a bit racy early on. I don't think tire saving is going to come in enough to try to, or fuel saving is going to come in enough to do this on no stops. You'd have to save a ton of laps. Or if we had cautions, then I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think the question is going to be, is it 2-stop or a 1-stop race? Because fuel can definitely do either one.
The next car is Clapper.
Guess I don't technically want to get too far behind the leaders in case we do go green, but I just want to find myself a nice comfy spot. Did not get as much practice in this as I'd like, so I'm sure I could have found a lot more pace.
That was a 32.92.
Definitely not like anything I've run here before. I mean, similar, but it's a little bit different in these cars. And did not have a great start to the week in the ARCA race, so want to make up for my dumb mistakes in that one by not making any dumb mistakes in this one. Doing myself and get headed back in the right direction. Any laps feels like a good distance here.
Fastest lap.
Let's see, we're about a quarter of a tenth off, or a quarter of a second off of the front runners. But I feel like I'm just kind of taking it easy. I do think saving tires, at least, is definitely the way to go. 15 and the 17 are quite a bit back. I was checking up a little bit earlier in the 1 and get back on it. Something to make note of that might be a line adjustment I need to make to be quicker.
Alright Jake, our fuel window opens on lap 19 and it will close on lap 67.
Probably overdriving the car compared to the 5.
That was a 32.81.
Everybody back here is kind of all content to ride. 2 picked up a few spots, but he's really, I don't know, it's not going quite as far forward. As I say that, though, he gets to the outside into turn 3. It was the 18 he was working around, so I'm sure he wants to start picking up the pace now.
On your right.
5 is kind of slow there off the turn 4, so we go to the inside. We're going to be behind the 14.
Still there. Clear up high.
I don't know if I pinched the 5 into the wall or not. Didn't register as any contact, but sorry about that 5, didn't mean to pinch you there. Hopefully he's not going to be too angry. Cars definitely are hard to work, but it's Darlington. That's why everybody loves this track.
Your lap time was 33.35.
Just trying to save as much as I can into 3 and 4, because that's where everybody's really going to wear out the right front, get tight, and then over-rotate it and slide off. I think that's where we'll be able to start picking up spots as the run goes on. It's in the middle of 3 and 4. Kind of underdriving 1 and 2, to be honest. If 5 gets back to me, I'll let him by.
Right side.
14,
Clear.
grab the wall off of
Coming up on your...
turn 2. We're just going to get
Keep
the
it together,
5
hold your line.
by.
He's still there.
Still to our outside.
Keep it steady, still there.
I'm
Outside line's
sliding.
clear.
We're just going to reset. That was not a good lap. I had to check up big time for the 14 who got in the wall out of 2. And then 5 got to my outside. And it was a weird entry into 3. He was sliding. But no harm, no foul. Just lost the time and a little bit of tire heat. 14's definitely seeming like he's going to be fighting some tire issues now. Biggest thing for me that I'm trying to do is make sure whatever I set to flexion on the steering wheel into the corner, I don't go past it. So I can try to save that right front tire as much as possible. Just use the throttle.
Okay, Jake.
To help
The next
turn.
car is Davis.
Oh, there's a bunch of us all grab the wall out of turn 2. Jeez. Only 10 and a half laps in and I already get my Darlington stripe. And another one. 14 got it, he's loose. Yep,
Car inside.
I'm making this a
Hold your line.
accurate Darlington race.
Inside's clear.
14 lifts lets us by. So up to 18th now. Let's reset. Dumb mistakes, but at least they didn't really affect anybody else. I did get by the 18.
The car in front of us is now Thompson.
There's that right rear heating up that I was talking about. Rotated it too much in the center of the 3 and 4. So it'll make drive off harder. Really struggling back there, and the 17 and the 15 are way behind. So at least I know I'm not the slowest one on the track. Trying to be a little bit smoother, working off of 4 a little bit better. I think we're quicker than the 18, maybe quicker than the 16 as well. Watching a little bit of side-by-side up ahead. This is the 19 that was up high in 1 and 2. Everybody's scampering to get by him. He grabs the wall. I think the 10 might have also grabbed the wall. I can smell blood in the water. Some cars that are slow. Lets the 19 go. Preferred to try to get by him.
On your right.
Get to the inside of the 18 off of 2. He got
Still
loose. It's kind of
There,
banking on him
Thompson
lifting.
is reeling you in. The gap's now
So
0.10.
let the 19 go.
He's 17.
And while I can't overdrive it, I think now's the time to try to capitalize on some of these guys that are falling off. If I want a shot at that top 10. Top 10's going to feel like a win, honestly. 19 starting to click off a lot quicker lap times. So, wall tap didn't seem to hurt him that much. Not quite as slow compared to the leaders now. Still slow. 19 grabbed the wall there off of 2. A little bit quicker than him, a little bit quicker than the 10, so know how many cars up in front we'll be able to work on, but keep working it. We're doing 2 stops. We still got at least 13 more laps to go.
The lap time was at 33.45.
I'm gonna go 1 stop. Got a long way to go to that. Kind of see what the lap times do. Keep an eye on how far they fall off to know which one's going to be worth it. Try not to overdrive the entries. The 5's trying to work his way up through this pack of cars. 2's picked up quite a bit of time.
The last lap time was at 33.54.
Trying to watch for what the 19's going to do with the 10. 1 in the wall. We all scamper. That was the 16. 19 works the outside of the 10 into 3. They're going to go side by side. I don't know who's going to be quicker or off. Looks like it's the 19, so we'll work on the outside of the 10 here down the front stretch.
He's still there.
15th place. That lap time was
clear inside.
Alright, up to 15th now. Not through that whole pack, but a quick work of 2 out of the 3 at least. I grabbed the wall, 10 drove it in deep, he grabs the wall. Ball's way back because of that. 21 is also up ahead. Still feeling like I'm quicker than the 19. We're gonna wait for the 19 to make a mistake. Definitely quicker than the 21, not faster than the 5, but it's okay. There's a few more spots to build a gain. Can get me into that, like, 13th place range?
You've just done it.
Not be a bad start to the race. 19 grabs the wall there in the center of 1 and 2. I think the 16 got the wall again. 16 or the 18, one of the 2.
Alright, Jake. The pit window is now open.
A little too much throttle there. Tried to rotate it down the banking. I feel like I over-rotated it a bit. Wow, overdrove the entry into 1 there. 5's definitely catching the 21. I think the 21 is the slowest out of the 4 of us here. He's going to try to work to the inside of them as they go back into turn 3. See, the 19 is going to try to take advantage of that.
P15.
5 gets by the 21, 19 stays behind him, 10 gets a big run.
You got one right side.
Trying to work to the inside of the 19 here into turn 3. Feel the pressure from the 10.
Clear outside.
Alright, we get by the 19. Like to get by the 21 if I can. That'll put me in a good spot to just ride.
14th.
Well, not when I do that into turn 1. It's not a very good entry. Big
Right
run
side.
on the 21. He had a bad exit out of 2.
Clear up high. Coming up on your clear.
Thought he was going to try to pinch me down. When somebody's that slow out of a corner, you really got to take advantage of that run. Alright, into 13th. 25 down, 65 to go.
P13.
Where I wanted to be, I'm pretty happy with my pace right now, what I'm doing in terms of tire saving. Obviously, we're almost half a lap back already. Needed to stay on the brakes a little bit longer that time. Pulling away from everybody behind.
You've just done a 33.50.
5 grabs the wall out of turn 2. It's going to be slowed down. Backstretch, but we're not going to be anywhere near him yet.
Ahead is now 0.32.
Gaining on the 20 up ahead. We are gaining on the 20 and the 4.
That lap was at 33.44.
Really overdrove the center of 1 and 2 a little bit, so I had to lift a little more, get a little loose off of 2. Able to catch it. Start keeping my eye on lap times. See how much they're falling off each lap. They're staying pretty consistent.
B13.
I think it's worth going 1 stop. Which feels like they are so far. And maybe I'm making the wrong call. So we'll find out soon if the leaders start pulling in. Here in the next couple laps.
Okay, Jake. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Just trying to work this thing down the banking. Try to straighten out the exit out of 2 as much as possible. Try to carry as much momentum down the backstretch. Still working the throttle a little too hard, sliding it a bit too much out of 2. Need to improve that on the next run. Like I'm doing a better job out of 4 than I am out of 2. We're a third of the way through. We've been green so far.
That lap
Nice
time
run to
was
start the race.
33.69.
Still running quicker than the 4 and the 20 up ahead. And about the same pace as the 5. So maybe with a little bit of luck, maybe we can outdrive some people, work our way towards that top 10. Even if I can get 2 spots, put me where I'm supposed to finish, be a good result. Probably stressing on the right front too much, working it back down the banking, but been pretty comfortable with that line. Seems like we're just gonna go 1 stop at this point. The longer the lap times, wow, this was a really bad 1 and 2. Really bad 1 and 2. The longer the lap times stay consistent though, the longer I'm gonna stay out after the lap 45 mark. Bad 1 and 2, really bad 3 and 4, just bad lap all around. Alright, try to recover. 4's pulling away from the 20. 20's been pretty slow. 5's working all over the back bumper of him. Let's stay close, that way if the 5 finds their way around him, I can try to capitalize on it too. Or the 20 can just get the wall out of 2,
Coming
like
up on
that.
your... Still there. Clear high.
Alright. We going for slide, too much throttle in the center of 3 and 4. 20's going to try to take advantage of that. Now he lifts, he stays behind. Thank you for him for being kind. I thought he was going to try to get the run underneath me.
P12. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Alright, so now the 5's going to open the pace back up, I'm sure. See if we can reset, get faster than the 4. The 4's 2 seconds ahead. See if I can try to run quicker than the 12 as well. Definitely quicker than the 20, and no pressure from the 21 or anybody behind. Still feeling like I'm probably an 11th place car right now. Just nothing to complain about there. Our team with a good run up in 3rd right now. This race would basically feel like the last quarter of the current time for the Southern 500. Although in these cars, I think they were still racing at noon. Oh, there we go. Yep, alright, bye-bye everybody. Dumb move on my part. Got the wall, tried to downshift to 3rd to grab a gear, get more acceleration, and because I just struggle with these cars with the clutch apparently, yeah, just gave everything up. So, thank goodness for the massive gap back to everybody behind. So otherwise I could have lost my more spots. So, well, now we really just gonna log laps. Hope that I can find a way to make that up. That might have just sealed up either a 12th or a 13th place finish. No big deal.
That was 34.73.
I guess past the 21 so we can do them again. Do it again. Not a good exit out of 2 on my part. 20 grab the wall though. I'm like, we're gonna need about a little under a 1/3 of a tank left to finish the race. Got 51 to go. We're about 17 laps short or so. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be any benefit to trying to save all 17 laps. It's crazy. I'd be thrilled to death if we actually went 90 green. Would not expect that. It'd be a lot of fun.
That last lap was a 34.00.
Oh,
13th
bad
place.
1 and 2 again. Just a terrible line. I cut down way too early. Had to wait on it. You can see how much time I gave up. So quicker than the 20 and the 5 the last time by, not quicker than the 4.
Okay, Jake, there's a car exiting.
Should be able to get by the 20 before the end of it. Not sure if I can even come close to getting to the 5 before the end of the race if we stay green. At 3 some seconds, 5 seconds or whatever might have been too much. 20 grabs the wall again. And I just overdrove it. Just flat out overdrove it. Yep, that was all on me.
Right side.
Oh, dumb mistakes continue.
He's still there. Keep digging.
Still cannot drive smart.
Outside line's clear.
V14.
Alright, we're falling back through the field. I think I gotta mix up the strategy and come in around the halfway mark. Honestly, I could short pit now and hope that it works out. Let's plan it next time by. We'll come in. This pit road sucks to get on. Cannot believe I got it into the 20 like that. Cost myself another 4 or 5 seconds if we stay green. See how far we end up behind.
On your right. Clear up high.
Pit lane speed limit is 45
Alright,
miles
we're
per
gonna
hour.
do 4
Box
tires
in,
and just full fuel.
190 feet.
Hopefully not get a speeding penalty since I was not paying close enough attention.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
5 also came in. See if the strategy works out.
My bad. You just
And the caution
close
comes
the
out.
corner.
Oh, I guess at least we're gonna get pits done in time.
Man, you gotta be kidding me.
Trapped a lap down, unfortunately.
Thanks for dumping me on that one. I absolutely wasn't trying to get into you. I was way off the throttle.
Alright, we're gonna see how bad this is gonna work out. That was about the worst timing for that caution.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're about to get interesting out there.
Tires were 85/80. Too unhappy with that. We'll see what
Did he say he was off?
everybody. Yeah,
I was like cruising so
Not
slowly
paying
in the
attention.
corner, trying not to get into you, but
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Alright, so
Lead car's pitting.
I think we'll be on the tail end of the lead lap, starting ahead of everybody, unfortunately. I think is how it's going to work out. Which is not going to be fun. We're going to need a caution.
feels like Luther here than it did last
Nope.
season.
17 gets
Half
a wave
distance.
around.
Fuel looks good.
So we still dropped a lap down? That did not work out for the 5 and myself. Well, I guess we'll wait for it to
Yeah, I
update and
struggled
see if he
watching
got
it,
around.
I don't know why.
275 out of the 8. We're a little bit off. If it would have stayed green, I felt really comfortable with where we were. Unfortunately, that
Full
just
course yellow.
didn't
Pits are open.
happen. Maybe I should have stayed out. Oh well. I always kill myself with strategy. Nine's coming on pit road, I believe.
Clapper in front is pitting.
5's back on pit road. We are still a lap down. This sucks. Oh. Cool, I'm gonna get to battle with the leaders who are gonna be way quicker than me and hope that I can somehow stay in front of them and catch a quick caution. It's the only shot I have at this race to get back on the lead lap. That just did not work out the way I needed. That was the worst timing for that caution to come out. Traps me a lap down. Unfortunately. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. I have what? 17 on the lead lap? So we should
Pits
be
are open.
18th. So we get the one to go here, we'll line up on the inside. Well, bright side is I'll only be fighting with the 5. Like I said, we're going to try to hope for a really quick caution and stay in front of the leader.
Alright, Jake, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Nope, we're not even 18th. 19th. And the leader's going to be back a little bit, so
It's gotta be about the worst place to have lap cars on the inside.
this restart's going to be terrible.
You have lap cars on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, this is gonna
We're
be a
gonna be just fine.
fun restart. Let's just
That would have been nice for the caution.
get away and get a quick caution and be good to go. I don't know. It's the only thing I can hope for. Guess the 13, I think, technically has control to restart. Got the 14 behind me running into the back of me.
Green flag.
As long as I can stay ahead of the leader, if we can get a quick caution,
B19.
we'll be good to go.
Coming up low side.
7's gonna work to my inside.
Still there.
Okay, Jake.
Just
We need
let
to
him
pass
go off a
Copper
2.
to put us in the lucky dog position.
No,
Still
we're
there.
not.
He's still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. Still there.
So washes up.
They're on the inside.
Just barely stay in front of him. Now I need a caution in the worst way. Need a caution, need a caution, need a
Just
caution.
done a 33.40.
So now I have to drive hard to try to stay in front of the leader. Just not going to be good for the tires. Caution. I need one. Or I can just drag the wall. That too. I could just do that instead. No, we're still leaving 1 lap down, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that caution
That's
was
the
the
fastest lap. That lap
worst
was
timing for me.
32.06.
Nope. Bye-bye, iRating. Hopefully at this point all I can get out of it is safety rating. 9 had an issue, he goes, or the 7 had an issue, he falls back. Drove the entry into 3. 8 is the red car, which is the leader. And I'm sure we're gonna go green at this point. It's just gonna kill me. Or I can just get the wall again. I'm terrible at Darlington.
B19.
So I could be on the verge of going 2 laps down, which is cool. Word to the rise, if you get around the halfway mark, don't pit. just wait it out, wait for somebody to wreck. Yeah, this was all supposed to be fun anyways. I have other series that I'm faster in to try to make up the iRating. And that was just the worst break I could have caught. Like, I don't think I really did anything wrong there. It just was a terrible timing. Especially when I throttle up way too hard out of 2. And do that. Well, here comes the leader. We gonna go 2 laps down. Go for a slide through 3 all the way, just drift the thing.
Hey man, you just like came up with me there.
8 doesn't care.
Sorry, that's my fault. I blocked it up a little bit.
Okay, Jake. The next car is Young.
Nah, the 8 cares. We're not going to fight the leader at all. We'll just try to get him by and let everybody go.
Got one inside.
Yeah, there is.
Still there. Still there.
I'm literally side.
He's still there. Player low.
Alright, there we go. Get the leader by, we'll get everybody else
Stay
by.
high. Hold your line.
Smack the
Keep
wall,
it steady.
because
Still there.
why not?
Car inside. Keep high.
Just gonna stay up here and let everybody
Inside
go.
clear. Coming up low side. Clear inside.
Yeah, I drive terrible around traffic.
Am I scaring you?
Doesn't really matter at this point, though.
Anyone with a blue name on my relative, not named Ryan Daly, if you hear me.
I'm looked down upon, it's all good. So, now we're 2 laps down. On our own lap. So, unless somebody wrecks and damages the car, we finish 19th. It's just fun. Guess not a whole ton to race for at this point, other than try to keep it off the wall and gain safety rating. Kudos to everybody that stayed out, worked that caution the right way.
That lap was a 33.14.
Not kudos for me to decide to pit. And I've got the 5 directly behind me, so...
Be careful, we've got a full course
Well,
caution.
there was the caution that I wish I could have stayed in
Cars
front of
out,
the leader
line
for.
up single file, behind Young. We're under caution, it's closed.
Everybody's gonna be good to go to the end, so we just gonna ride in 19th. Just hope that that caution was somebody that wrecked hard enough to damage their car. So we're just gonna stay out. No reason to grab the last set of tires.
Davis, behind, is pitting now.
I don't really think I have any damage that needs to be fixed at all. Guess I could come in because it doesn't technically hurt me at all.
The leader is pitting now.
8 pits? Okay. It feels like if it goes green the rest of the way, then those fresh tires will be worth it. 3's also on pit road. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that strategy plays out, I guess. Nine gets a lap back.
Well, Jason, we're about to look really smart or really stupid.
So unfortunately, 2 ahead
Time will tell.
before I can get a lap back. Now that's assuming nobody else drops off the lead lap, and that's, yeah. Like I
What
said,
were your tires on the
pretty much
last pit stop?
guarantees a 19th place finish, unfortunately.
85, 82.
Yeah, for you.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
The right leader. I was 86.79. I noticed you coming up on me when the caution came out. I'm like, I gotta check what his tires were.
Might come in with 1 to go and see if there's any damage to fix.
Probably not
2
going
to
to be so
go.
hot this time around. I burnt up a lot of tires trying to get around those lap cars.
I'd have done the same thing.
Young, ahead is pitting.
Yeah, that's why I pit. I don't know if I made the right call, but we'll see.
So we got
A lot of you came out of nowhere, man. Look
21 to go.
Really dumb here in a little bit.
No, 28 to go.
I hope Jason and Sean look real smart on this, because I did what they did.
Well, that'd be perfect. Like,
Y'all be alright.
you just stop those guys coming past, and we will look smart.
Probably just gonna come in so I can put myself in the back. Like, I know technically I want to be there, but I'd rather be in the back and avoid everything. As I'm on my own lap, it doesn't make a difference. It seems like whoever caused the caution, it's the 20, I think, maybe. We'll wait for that to update. Unchecked tires.
Pits are open.
Won't take fuel. See if there's any
Look out for the pit
option
speed
to
limit. Box
repair.
in, 30,
Nothing else that puts me in the
190
back.
feet.
I'm out of the way of everything.
Box in, 5.
20 to go,
4,
lap down.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
So that's another car that gets a lap back before me. No optional.
You and two
Like I
guys
said,
back.
all it was for was just to get me to the back. 20's still on pit road though. Maybe we'll get by him. Might be able to get up to 18th.
Sure if the guys on the inside of us here on new sides or not.
Catch up to the 15 on the inside.
Jeez, man.
Didn't really want to be this far up, but that's okay. Just let everybody go. And I'm not fighting to stay ahead of the leader. Like I said, at this point, it's all about just gaining safety rating and hoping for some wrecks to pick up a spot or two.
Green, 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 let's go.
15 does what I probably should have done and pulled back.
Right side.
18th. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's
Clear outside. You got one right side.
Get low down the backstretch. Everybody's trying to
Still there.
run.
He's still there. He's still there.
Slow down and
Keep
let
digging.
everybody
Clear
go.
up high.
Scares me because I'm sure they're all going to run into me, but
Coming up
hey.
on your... Clear outside. Right side.
There's
Still there.
10 putting in the 14
He's
putting
still
in the
there.
10. I don't know. Somebody put the 18 into the
He's
ball.
still there.
13, I think it was.
Keep it together. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear up high.
There's no difference right now between me running here, the back of the field, versus running up there. Wasn't going to get by the leaders, so no reason to be in the middle of all that. And maybe a wreck will happen that I'll be able to avoid back here that I wouldn't have been able to up there.
Your lap time was 33.11.
Just gotta keep my eyes peeled up ahead. It's the only way I'm gonna gain any spots. Is by avoiding wrecks. The timing of all the cautions has not been good for me. That is for sure. 18. Almost
Alright,
looking like
side.
there was gonna be a caution there.
They're
Oh,
low.
that was scary. Oh, that was scary. Thought he was gonna
18.
sideswipe the 14 and cause one. Well, sorry for the not exciting race. Did not know that the caution was gonna screw me on that pit stop.
Sorry, Sean. I'm trying to get my lap back first tire and all that.
I hear you, man. You're good.
7 trying to work
I noticed it.
up through the field. Get his lap back. That'd be great because that would be one less car on the lead lap, or on the, excuse me, one less car lap down. Which would mean, assuming nobody else gets hurt, 2 cautions, I get a lap back. Although I don't think I want like 5 cautions to get back on the lead lap.
32.83.
Rather just finish this race out, take my lumps, move on.
Got a full course caution.
Oh,
Watch out.
there's one.
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace car is out.
Doesn't
Line
seem
up
like a
single
bad
file
wreck.
behind Clapper.
No, unfortunately, the 7 did not get
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
his
thing.
lap back.
I was just thinking that too. The run wasn't long enough.
Maybe just keep cooling the tires down.
Of course, gonna give us all black flags if we could. Okay, never mind.
5 car is fucking blocking me to the bottom of the track on the back straight when he's a lap down. Fucking ridiculous.
People not happy with the 5.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing? You left me.
Think we might be, I don't know about this.
Strategy getting all mixed up at the front of the pack. Would have been nice if everybody elected to come in, then I could have gotten a lap back, but 5 on pit road. Maybe he got damage out of that. Might be another spot, I think.
That was 97,
Put me in the
95.
17.
Yeah, 95 on the
At this
front.
point, any spots I can pick up are good for
94.
a tiny bit of iRating. Minimize the loss.
Yeah, I've been looking after mine. Hopefully they just cool down and stay alright.
Only
Full course yellow.
18
It's
more to
open.
go once we cross the line. Seven did get back on the lead lap, so if I can get by the 5, if he's still on pit road, which I think it'll score me ahead of him. I'd be the first car. It's laps down to get the lucky dog. Should we get... We'd still need 2 more cautions at that point, assuming nobody else ended up a lap down prior to that point.
What's up, Michael? Just want to say
5 is laps down, so now I am the
I know.
first car any laps
Okay.
down on my own lap still. Up to 17th, so
Okay.
2 spots.
First wreck I've missed so far.
So we're gonna have
Yeah, your left side's beat up. Left
need
front.
2 cautions
Should be the
to
other side here.
get back on the lead lap. Score any more
When you know
spots.
you're really slow.
I don't know.
Hey, Lemon, nice paint job.
Thought this thing was gonna go green longer, but guess we'll see.
Teammates.
You're on the same left side tire that you started the race on?
Pits are open.
Why?
Let's get the 1 to go.
Choices that brought us here.
I think there's gonna be a 1 lap car in front.
Regret.
This will be the 14.
I mean, the car drive's fine.
Race car's coming in this
I
lap.
don't know. I don't think it's worth it to try to push by the leader at this point, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
My goal
If I
was
get by
to
the
push
leader
right side and then long
before the
right
caution
and
comes
then
out, and a
caution
caution comes out, then I
got
seem that in
Once again.
one sequence could put myself back on the lead lap, but I don't know. Get by the 14 and get by the leader is gonna be hard.
Without pitting.
See what the 14 is gonna
Hey,
do.
Sean and Ben, take me low here in the corners. I'm pretty beat up here.
Got the 15 behind, so I don't think I can just park
Yeah,
it.
Mike, I was hoping you'd fight them off a little bit. I need to save some good karma points for later.
This is gonna get interesting how to handle this.
I did not see that coming.
Man, I can't
Ready
wait
to
get
go
the fuck
here.
outta here.
Yeah, me too. This isn't going as well as they did in the spring.
Ready to go.
Green flag, we're racing. Okay, Jake, we're in the lucky
14
dog position. Let's push
did
hard
not
to keep
go.
it. Right side, 17th place.
Back out.
Clear.
Let the 12 go. Probably just let everybody else go if they catch me, because I'm not anywhere near the 1, so there's no point to racing.
The car in front of us is Thompson.
Especially when I do that again. Just overdrove the entry. At least able to catch it this time, but not a good entry.
Sorry, man. I'm trying to stay with you there.
We're all good. We're alive.
Alright, we're gonna find a way to get... Oh, the 8 falls back. I was gonna say I was gonna find a way to get the 8 by me, but he fell back. He's gonna look low, so we're just gonna
Low side, you got
bail
one.
into 3 and stay high.
Clear inside.
Not really a good spot for me to go at this rate. Because
Stay
if
high,
I
you got
duck
one
low,
inside.
I'm gonna get run over, and if I stay high, I'm in the
Still
way.
Still
3's
there.
not very happy with
You've
me at
just
the
done a
moment.
32. Right, 7-3.
Inside.
It's so hard to let everybody by
Still there.
here. Like, there's never an opportune place to do it.
Still there. Clear inside. Hard low. Keep it steady. Still there.
Oh, we get a bit of break in
Still
the
there.
field.
Inside's clear.
19 who I was running against and quicker finds his way up inside the top 10 with all that sequence. Good for him. Still stay here. Just let everybody go off at 2.
Coming up on the
Just
inside.
keep it slow in the middle.
He's still there. Clear low. Got one inside.
Don't want to be the cause of a caution.
Inside's clear.
I
You got one on
smacked the
inside.
wall like an idiot. And now I got myself 4x
there.
because of that, because I'm a dum-dum.
Hold your line.
Yeah, this race has
Clear
just
low.
not gone to plan. Not a good start to my week. Not a good start to my week. Got so many cars that I was quicker than, all in front of me because of pit sequences. Oh, that's frustrating to see. This rate, I kind of just want to finish the race out. Just finish the last 11 laps under green and take the lumps and move on.
Sean, what the hell are you doing in second place already?
Sorry. Sorry, Kurt. Tell me it was clear there.
Sounds like some fun
Running as
racing.
fast as I can
Seems
away
like
from
it.
everybody.
Just unfortunately, could be a part of it.
Come back here.
I'm good on that.
Oh, there's a wreck to the inside. Should be 2 more spots. 19. We're gonna get a caution.
P17.
Nope. Somehow we don't get a caution out of that.
All right,
And
Jake,
I'm
the
still
next
getting
car is
more
Raymer.
Darlington strikes. They tow, or we have to drive back to pit road. That could be good for me for spots.
That lap was
Be a spot or 2.
33.24.
It's just all struggling now.
Whereas ahead is pitting.
No clue how we didn't get a caution out of that when they slid back up the track in front of everybody. 6 getting loose. 17 wanted to wreck into the wall.
Full course caution, be careful.
I grabbed the
Race
17.
cars out. Line
On
up
a
single
2x I
file
didn't
behind
need, which
Torres.
means I'm not going to
We're
get the
under
lucky
caution.
dog
It's
because
closed.
I had an incident point when the caution came out. Daggone it! This race just keeps getting worse and worse. I should have been on the brakes harder and just drove to the bottom.
Sean, you got a 6 pass on me, dude, on the outside.
Should have just locked it down and drove it to the bottom.
A couple of those.
Was trying to get down. This week has not started out well. This week has not started out well. At least we gained 1 spot on the 19. It's the only good tonight.
Probably would have been happy to stay green there at the end. He's pulling away a little bit.
I wouldn't have minded it.
Raymer in front is pitting.
At least we're up 3 spots now. Still on our own lap, and because I hit somebody, got incident points, I still stay 2 laps down. That 1 lap would have made much of a difference. Ugh. Yep,
Pits are open.
good on me. I am so bad. So bad. Go from a 0x to a 4x that quick. Or an 8x, excuse me. on two very close things. Yeah. I hate my luck. I haven't decided if I want to grab the
We
last
get
set of
within a certain amount of
tires.
laps as well, we don't get the lap cars on the inside anymore. Is that right?
Yeah, in Pentago they keep them at the back.
Oh, if we're going to the back, I forgot about that part then. Really, doesn't matter whether or not I pit. Because we're on our own lap riding in 16th. But hey, 3 spots is 3 spots. Maybe I can get lucky, a couple more people can wreck. And sadly, I'm still 2 spots ahead of where I qualified. So let's look at whatever positives I can out of this.
Pits are open.
Not that there's many. Not that there's very many. Let's look at the field bias.
Okay, Jake, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
And 2 laps ahead of the next car, so really on my own. Which means if I can make it to a certain point, no matter what dumb stuff I do, I can't lose 16th. So we're just going to try to avoid everybody in case cautions come out, although reasonably a caution's only going to get us 1 lap back. But more so, just try to avoid anybody that wrecks. That way I can be able to pick up a spot or 2. People wreck and damage their cars. So way back, I don't see any point to being close. I'll check up out of 4 though.
Green flag, we're racing.
That's when he was able to get himself back on track.
P16.
Yeah, literally not going to stay anywhere near anybody because it doesn't do me any good. I don't A, need to collect any more instant points that I've already taken, and B, if there is a caution, I would like to stay far enough away that I can at least gain 1 lap. Get 1 more lap of 0x. Is 12 going on the pit road? Yeah, I think the 12 went on the pit road. There's 1 parked. Turn 4? I don't know what's going on. Cars are doing whatever. Fortunately, the 12 pitting is likely not going to go 2 laps down.
Butler is now in the lead.
We're just gonna stay here. Do what we can.
Nathan, we got a race.
I ain't going through there side by side all the time.
12 is on the lead lap still. But I don't think we're gonna get a caution. I think we're gonna stay green. 2 laps to go.
2 laps remaining.
Need a caution this lap in order. But I think even with the way the caution would fall in the laps, I still wouldn't get my lap back. So it'll be a 16th place finish. At least we were able to be fortunate enough to drag the wall again. That's what I'm fortunate enough to do. White flag in the air. I'm glad this thing's over. This was not one of my finer moments, and
White
I didn't
flag,
help
one
my
more
case,
lap.
but
Lap time
unfortunately
was
that
32.
first pit
38.9.
stop just absolutely got completely screwed over with the way the caution fell.
Clapper
It just spelled
ahead is
disaster
pitting.
for the rest of the race. Oh, 16th. Good finish. Not really, but hey,
Good work, guys. Good work, Sean.
it is what it is.
Yeah, good race.
Yeah, fun stuff though. Good run up front.
V16. That's it. We're done.
It was frustrating, but
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
fun. Jason, I don't think I'm going to be able to pass you, man.
It is what it is.
Are you still
I don't
keep
really
tire
think there's
or
much to look at,
that was fun.
unfortunately. Just did dumb stuff,
Yeah, good win.
unfortunately. So,
Yeah, actually, the
other than to
tyres
look
were
at
hanging
tires, I
a
didn't
bit
never
there.
really
They
run
were
hard
better
enough. We
than
had a
I
lot
thought.
of cautions in the end, so
Yeah,
finished
it's still on
16th
the press one. But, nah,
on
that's
lap.
Well, can you confirm?
I don't know, it was
Taking
war
the
of
right
attrition,
tires?
I guess.
Good work.
Or just not getting screwed by that first caution, pretty much.
I think that caution helped you, Jason. Let you cool him down a
Last
little
couple
bit.
of people that got
That's why I
screwed
said, like,
by
I
it
wanted to do a race.
ended up
I think you were
finishing
gonna
in the
be able
back.
to at least hold me
Those
off on the
that
top.
didn't pit during it finished
Yeah,
up.
I was
7 was the
actually
one that got
saying to
trapped down,
Park
but was
here
able to get his
about
lap back, so he
turn
got
4X
back
that
to a
we
top
put
10. Good
tyres
for him,
in,
but
but then going into
aside
one
from it
side by
is what it
side
is. So,
with the old tyres was like,
tough break.
didn't know if it was
So,
worth losing.
I don't know, it is what it is, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Rode around.
Yeah, and there's three
First
other
half of it
behind
was
you guys
fun,
catching when you guys were
and it
still
wasn't very
driving.
fun after that, so try to get back to some stuff that I can do
Yeah, that was
better
fun
in.
though. Good job at the front by everybody.
Probably just
Not
SKs
everybody.
and late models, I think. Gen 4 would be the only other C-Class I'm
I want to
planning
give
on running.
Jason the benefit of the doubt that he was going low to let you pass,
But,
he timed it wrong.
yeah, hopefully with
don't know.
those I don't get
I
trapped.
could be wrong.
Try to get better finishes. So just move forward. Like I said, leave me feedback if you run this, what you think, if you have fun. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.